How fit?
Time for some rehabilitation. Let's execution. What path do you want?
Hey yo. Hey yo, hey yo. Oh, gotta turn on my face. Forgot to turn on my face. How's everybody doing? Boom. Clickety click. Plug, plug, plug. It's always so loud to me. Alright, alright, alright. Here we go. Here we go. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-dum. Hello. Hello everybody. Welcome to Persona. Our second attempt at Persona. I apologize for last Friday. 'Twas a mess. 'Twas a big mess. 'Twas a big mess. But everything's fine. Everything is awesome. Alright, let's... I don't remember what we were doing. I can't remember if we already looked at all the stuff we could have
You okay with this?
do.
You okay with this?
No, he's creepy.
Looks pretty tough.
You're even creepier.
You can't handle this.
Dang. Alright. So we ain't got nothing cute.
Finished. What?
Okay, I remember...
No
Why does
slacking
this
off.
sound so loud? I can't hear myself think. Alright. I remember we were training. Because all our health is low. And we already have flowers and shit. So I guess we just leave.
Huh? Did you change your mind?
I've never played Code Vein. Hello, Father.
Hey.
Ain't causing no trouble. Alright. Do I have any stuff? Any videos?
Oh,
I feel like I've seen the box for Code Vein before. Oh yeah. Pulse Coder played that before. I watched. I made a character and that was it. I was satisfied. I heard it's hard.
Damn it, they're onto us. We're out of time.
Wait, just wait. Look at my back. See the map? If we take this route instead, we might stand a chance.
that's incredible.
I wonder if like
Oh,
when they translated this game, if they added like American shows as like jokes. Hello, hello. I'm curious. Nice.
All right.
What did I need more of? Was it guts or charm? I think it was charm
well then.
for the doctor. I forget.
Yo.
We're having a summer festival? Hold on. I heard there's gonna be shit like kebabs, steaks, the hot stuff. Dude, I'm so pumped. Is there nothing but meat? Well, duh. What else would you want? Oh man, I can't stop thinking about meat. Piping hot. Juicy meat. Oh man, I'm hungry. Let's get going already. The Pie movie? What was it called? Is that a renting movie or a movie theater movie? That sounds familiar. All the news on Kaneshiro has distracted me from studying. Welcome, welcome. So what if she's an honor student? Why would she get special treatment? Results are what matter, you know? I heard the Phantom Thieves might be from our school. That can't be true. It'd be funny if it was, though. Morning. Oh boy. This guy. Today's the first day of your final exams. Begin. Oh, I had to. Ooh. If angle C is 28 degrees and angle A and D are 88 degrees, what's the angle of B and E? Okay, angle C is 28. And angles A and D are 88. What's the angle of B and E? Oh, wait. Don't the angles of a triangle all equal something? I forget the math. I like the Boo Saga. I need to renew my membership, but I need to pay bills and rent and other things. It's 180? Right. I couldn't remember if it was 180 or not. Alright. So, if C is 28, And A is 88. Hold on, I'm gonna actually do this. I'm not gonna Google the answer. Okay, so 180, oops. 180, don't tell me. Minus 28, 88. So, so that's this corner? No. I totally forgot how math works. So, that basic, no. D is 88. Hold on. I got this. Hello, welcome. I'm doing math and panicking. Okay, so D is 20. Okay, 180 minus. Okay, hold on. Congruent? Like matching? I'm so confused. 64. I feel like the answer is 64, but I'm probably wrong. Alright, I'm gonna let you guys decide. My day's going alright. Thank you very much. Alright, what's the answer? So B and E are supposed to be the same? Yeah, this is my brain is just smooth as my tentacles. I always thought math was one of the easier subjects in school. I mean, like, math is easy in a sense that it's supposed to be like one answer, and then like with English and stuff, or like any class with like literature, it's always like there's interpretation, so it's never like a for sure answer one way or the other. My guess is also 64. But I'm not sure. Because, like, those angles look a little small. Because it doesn't really make sense. Because you're saying that A and D are 88 degrees, but I would not say they are close to right angles. You know? You figured they would look more like a right angle. Alright. Because it doesn't make sense. It doesn't look anywhere near 90 degrees. I'm gonna get 64.
Ooh, we can do this.
That's a question. Explain the origin of Bowsy. Bowsy. In this hot weather? Well, I think this came up in class. They were invented by a famous guy from the Romance of Three Kingdoms. How am I supposed to remember any of this stuff? Alright, I'm searching this one because I have no idea. Bowsy, 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 Bowsy. 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 Ziliang is what the internet says. It's saying this one. Visited. Next one is head. You can't go wrong with head. Bowsy to offer them instead of heads, right? That sounds about right. Bowsy were invented as an offering to the spirits to replace the tradition of offering severed heads.
Yep.
Give it up.
Time is up. Give up already. Let's see how we did. A+. More?
Now everyone.
Oh boy. This is the second day of finals. You may begin. Write the name and the genus of this organism. Well, it doesn't look like a snow crab. I've never heard of a horsehair crab before, so.
Ooh, we can do this.
What happened when the government issued paper and hard currencies in Japan for the first time? I would say it caused confusion. Maybe. Luckily, no.
Ooh, we can do this.
It looks like it would hurt a lot. More?
Let's get started.
Today's the third day of finals. Are you ready? Then you may begin. What's the English equivalent of Norwegian idiom raining witches? I'm gonna say raining cats and dogs.
Ooh, we can do this.
Which of the following is another name for the salmon noodles tradition eaten on Tanabata? Odahime's Silk, Demon Guts, Demon Heart, Starry Canal. Oh, so like, I know like, so if we get pinched by a crab, it's gonna cause an allergic reaction too? I tried the SATs twice. I didn't study for it either time. I don't think I did very well. I don't think it's the silk one. Noodles don't really look much like a heart. So I'm gonna go with guts.
Ooh, we can do this.
Oh, I'll make sure not to get pinched. More? Okay, today's the last one. Seems like some of those were kind of tough.
Yep.
Well, it wasn't too bad. Should have forgotten a decent score. Oh, we're not even gonna do that one?
My parents are gonna kill me. There was so much stuff on that exam. I didn't have time to study everything. I probably could have managed if I had an extra week, too.
An extra week, huh? The only people who get that kind of cushy treatment are the honor students.
Oh, you mean like Yoshizawa-san?
I heard the school moved her exam period. Must be nice getting perks like that.
Hey there.
Hi.
Congrats on surviving finals. Today was the last day, right?
Supposedly.
Say, would you happen to have some free time right now?
I don't think this is appropriate.
There's something I'd like to discuss. I promise it'll just take a moment.
Alright, alright, alright. The counselor needs my help.
Touche. Please, though, I've been looking forward to chatting with you.
Excuse me? You're a much older person, and I'm but a high school student. But those glasses.
Thanks. I know you're exhausted, so I'll make this quick. It sure has heated up now that the rainy season's passed.
Alright, let's get past the small talk.
I just know my electric bill is going to start climbing this month. Anyway, as I'd mentioned, there's something I'd like your opinion on.
Alright. Do you need counseling?
Well, I suppose that's actually accurate.
The shell of a crab can give us minor reaction, but if we eat the meat, the crab would be very bad for us. Oh, okay.
I've had something on my mind lately, and I want to hear your take on it. Okay, here goes. Oh, this is all hypothetical, mind you, but imagine there's somebody for whom you have high expectations.
Okay.
They're trying their absolute hardest to meet those expectations.
Uh-huh.
Now, this person receives an awful lot of special treatment from people so they can perform to the best of their abilities.
Mm-hmm.
So, what do you think those people will do if the expectations leveled on this person aren't met?
Again, Butters is fine. Mad that she got a bath. I got the worst of it, because my whole leg broke into hives after I bathed her. it'll turn on the person.
You're saying their expectations will turn into anger and scorn, right?
Yep.
Yep, that's definitely true. When you work as a counselor, you always think, I have to help this person so their heart doesn't break. But that's easier said than done.
This guy's suspicious.
This world really is a callous one. No matter how much positivity or dedication a person has,
This guy gives me weird vibes.
just a bit of influence from their peers can easily mess with their heads. Every time I'm confronted with such a situation, I can't help but grasp the limitations of therapy as a profession.
This may not be the job for you. You just have to keep trying.
Oh, I'm not sick of this job or anything like that. Don't worry. Sorry, I didn't mean to get all analytical.
Taking care of a cat. I mean, cats can take care of themselves, but I am very allergic to cats. I'm also allergic to butters. Not as bad as a cat, but...
What I meant was, if we want to truly help people stuck in a predicament like that, we need a fundamental solution.
Right? He's supposed to be our therapist.
Nothing really comes to mind at the moment. This is just a thought, but what if we got the Phantom Thieves to change our hearts? Maybe have them shift our feelings so we won't lose to this unfair reality. It would ultimately be for the positive.
I wish it was that easy to take care of butters. I wish I wasn't allergic to cats. But like being allergic to cats also makes me allergic to rabbits. Or things with similar hair. But like, if I didn't have butters, I'd probably get rats as pets.
Well, I can't deny that. Plus, it's a bit different from changing our hearts, now that I think about it. Sorry, I was just thinking out loud. I seem to have lost track of the time. I should be getting back to my work.
Well, yeah. But dogs are also very destructive when they're bored.
Our conversation's been very enlightening. Thank you.
And they're loud.
And enjoy your vacation.
I need a vacation. I was cheated out of my vacation. I just realized I forgot to hide text.
Exams are finally over. I'm so exhausted.
Awesome.
I can get back to actually sleeping in peace.
You must have been studying pretty hard if it kept you up at night.
Well, it depends on the dog breed. Some dogs, you're only supposed to bathe them, like, once a month. Some dogs you can bathe more often. But usually for Butters, I bathe her when she gets dirty. So that might be like 1 to 2 times a month. Which probably doesn't help with my skin. But if I bathe her more often, it'll mess up her skin. So it's like, either I wash her more frequently to help me, but it'll hurt her, or wash her only when necessary so that her skin stays okay, and then it hurts me.
Nah, I was up playing video games. Slacking off is just too much fun.
And then, like, with my previous dog, we bathed him like once a week, but it turns out that's too much, and like it dried out his skin a lot. But he was a white dog with long hair, and he would get dirty a lot. Oh, your eyes get swollen. if I touch a cat, I get hives pretty quickly. With Butters, I'll have to pet her for like a few minutes, and then I'll start getting hives.
I know, right? I kept cleaning my room instead of studying. It might even be too clean now.
You two are perfect exemplars of what escapism can mean.
And I can only imagine what the end result will be.
Whatever. It's over with now. Who cares about that anymore? What's real important is the Phantom Thief's popularity. Ain't it amazing?
Oh yeah, Butters sheds a lot. Like, I don't know how she does. She just an infinite amount of hair. I don't know how she doesn't run out of hair with how much she sheds. But my allergies been getting worse. And I was talking to my parents about it, and they're like, maybe you should give up Butters. And it's like such a weird situation to be in. Because, like, yeah, I care about Butters, and she stresses me out a lot. And, like, she causes me health problems. But, like, it would feel really bad to just give her up. So it's just, like, I'm in a tough position. My dogs are Chihuahuas. I bathe them 2 times a year. Well, I mean, like, Chihuahuas don't... I would imagine they don't go outside very often. Butters is outside, like, all the time.
It kind of feels like our time's finally here.
And, like, the vet told me, like, bathe her, like, once a month.
I have even heard people excitedly speculating about our next target. We will have to choose carefully.
There's no need to hurry. We should spend some time.
Hold up! The most important thing now is our celebration party. I hope you guys didn't forget. It's the fireworks festival on the 18th. I guess we're good meeting up in Shibuya, yeah? Let's say 5 p.m.
Shibuya.
We sure are on top of these kinds of things.
Unless they decide to play in the mud, which in that case it can be pretty often since it rains a lot. Yeah, Butters likes to get into stuff. So, she has to get bathed every so often. She's so soft after I bathe her, though. It seems we'll continue to have localized torrential rainstorms all through next week. If you're headed outside, be prepared for sudden changes in the weather. Time just flew by today, huh? What, you saying I can't do nothing?
Hey!
Maybe I want to rest by playing video games.
Let's go to bed.
God. I mean, like, every species on this planet has, like, a different, I guess, rate of growth or metabolism or whatever. So, like, you know, humans and turtles can live for, like, 100 years. Dogs live for, like, 15 to 20. Birds can live for, like, 50 years. Cats, probably around the same as dogs. It's just a matter of, like, I guess, the evolutionary chain on which they've gone down. I remember come home the other day and my dog was completely covered in mud to the point she looked like a walking chocolate statue. Oh my god. Choco Wawa. Sorry for calling so late. I wanted to ask you about that summer festival. Remember the one I told you about? The one you never shut up of. I think so.
Come on, man.
Well, I know so, damn it. Come on. The whole thing with the kebabs.
So, like...
I completely spaced out until now, but the festival's tomorrow. So, you want to go? Fine, fine.
Yeah.
Let's make sure we invite Yusuke too. He's always down to chow. I did just remember they said it might rain tomorrow, though. Eh, whatever. No way it's gonna rain on a day like this. See you tomorrow. It's gonna pour. How would he know whether or not it'll rain? Sheesh, all worked up over a silly little festival full of food. Of all kinds. Well, I suppose you deserve to enjoy yourself. But be sure to keep a low profile, alright?
Let's turn in for the night.
Anyway, let's get some sleep. Oh, and, no sleeping in, got it? I'm gonna skip breakfast for this. Giving her a bath sucks because while we were giving her a bath, my boy dog decided let's also do what she did.
What's up? What? Why are you staring at my face?
Ryuji, I have a favor to ask.
Yes.
A favor? Sure. You need some money for food or something?
Not this time. I've actually been mulling over a new battle tactic for a while now.
Oh, are they gonna have a team-up move?
And I'd like for you to lend a hand in bringing my idea to fruition.
Oh, a new move? That sounds badass. I totally want in.
Well, it's merely a rough idea at this point, but... What do you think?
Wasn't that, like, way more detailed than some rough idea?
I don't deserve such praise. I would merely prefer to add a splash of beauty to an otherwise barbaric battlefield, so to speak.
Uh-huh.
Sick! So, all we gotta do now is see how the star reacts to your idea, right?
We should consult Jose about this soon. However, I can feel my appetite growing after describing my idea.
Same here.
I feel like having a reptile would be an interesting pet, but they're not very cuddly, you know?
It's so hot.
It's as if we're walking around in an enormous sauna.
Whose bright idea was it to come here?
I mean...
Yours. And just look at that crowd. Smiling faces everywhere you look.
My boy dog would have never got mighty if my roommate didn't give in to him begging.
With that, let's move right into asking some of the visitors here for their comments.
A TV crew, huh?
We better not stand out.
We should grab our kebabs and get out of here.
Ah, let's interview those three.
You can just refuse the interview. I never found out that a turtle shell was part of its body. Oh yeah, I mean, like, cartoons always made it seem like it was a separate thing. But now that you think about it, you know, when they're born, they have a tiny little shell, and, you know, it gets bigger with them. Hello, little lamb.
Hey, is she talking about us?
What the?
Yeah. What do we do?
Let's just calm down.
Good point. We'll look even more suspicious if we panic now.
They got us.
Oh, hell. Okay, I'm gonna ham it up and make some real cringy comments and I can't use any of the footage.
Hello. It sure is hot today, huh?
Oh, for sure. Yeah. And if it's this hot in July, can you imagine just how insane the weather's gonna be in December?
Anyway, since you're here for the festival, does that mean you and your friends there are meat lovers?
I'd say that we're really lovers of fruit. Oh, and sweets. Sweets are just to die for.
Well, thank you very much for your time.
Well, his idea kinda worked.
Whew, that was too close.
That was truly cringeworthy. But are you certain that they won't air any of it?
I'm pretty sure she thought there was a broadcast disaster. We ought to be okay.
More important than that, though, it's time to get some meat.
Oh, right! My kebab! The lines for the food stalls were even more insane than the heat.
Standing around in this sweltering heat was rather trying.
Just to get small portions of food. The only reason why my boy dog like to get dirty is because he loves to get baths. I've never seen a dog that enjoys baths.
And almost all the good stuff was already sold out.
I didn't even eat breakfast this morning. I'm starting to get lightheaded.
Even still, an occasion like this seems to make everything taste delicious. How mysterious.
It's because we're together.
That's pretty poetic, dude. Well, I came all the way out here, so we might as well go check that thing out.
What thing?
I heard they're building some kind of huge-ass stadium or something nearby. Wait, was that what it was?
You don't know what you're talking about, do you?
A stadium. Well, such buildings often have intriguing architecture. I'd love to see it for personal reference.
Yeah, then come on, let's go.
I wish I had a dog that liked baths. I have to hold
So,
Butters down
that's
to
it?
bathe her.
It barely even started.
We seem to be premature spectators.
I guess this is what people call jumping the gum.
It's jumping the gun. I know some cats like water, like they like to go swimming.
Jumping the gun.
There ain't nothing to do here. You wanna go grab a bite somewhere?
Sorry, I'm considering picking up more art supplies. I have a summer assignment to work on. Also, the summer festival drained my coffers. Even if I did grab a bite, all I could order would be water and a hot towel.
Well, in that case, probably ought to just call it quits for today.
Hey, isn't that Yoshizawa?
You're just everywhere, aren't ya? Cats are often hard to read.
Don't you think she's acting strange? You know, she did mention something about a meet earlier.
Ain't you guys headed home?
I got something to do.
Huh? Well, see you then.
Goodbye.
Yes, catch you later.
Senpai?
Yes? What a pleasant surprise.
Yes. Did you come to see the stadium too? Same here. I needed to give myself a pep talk.
Something wrong?
Sometimes, when things get me down, I come here. Although, that doesn't really answer your question, does it?
It doesn't.
I know this may get in the way of your plans, but would you be willing to join me for lunch?
She was crying.
That was delicious.
How much did you eat? What did I just witness?
I'm always like this after a meet. In all honesty, I'd like to keep going, but any more will end up harming my performance.
So the meat's done?
Simply put, it was a disaster. I've been feeling like I'm getting back into the natural flow of things, thanks to you, Senpai.
What is she? A gymnast? A track person? I forget.
But when the moment of truth arrived, my body still wouldn't move the way that I wanted it to.
Oh, that's a weird habit.
I think that's a big factor. Something similar happened to me in middle school, but back then, I had someone by my side that kept me going.
And that was... Who do you mean?
I have a younger sister.
Okay.
We promised each other that we'd win international gymnastics competitions
Gymnastics. Oh yeah, Butters is running around.
But this spring, she died in an accident.
Well, that's sad.
I promised that I'd take the gold for other teams across the world. But I can't stop worrying about my lack of improvement lately. I've really been throwing myself into practice. But I wonder if even that won't be enough.
Oh, buddies. It's not over yet.
Senpai, you're right. It's just getting started.
Yes.
You just keep on rescuing me, don't you?
Cats like to scratch in general. That's like the one thing that would keep me from getting a cat, is just like the fact that they just scratch and sit on everything. And like, you know, I don't want a cat sitting on like a kitchen counter and, you know, their butthole has just been where I make food. And that bothers me.
Okay, no more brooding.
Ah, the guinea pig is good. But it still cannot comprehend it. My roommate just walked in and handed me fruit snacks, and I am happy. But yeah, Butters still gets frustrated looking at him.
There are still more meats left this year.
Yeah.
I'm going to start from scratch and train as hard as I can.
All the meats. I love meats.
Thank you so much for listening to all that. Now I feel like I've been recharged. Mind, body, and spirit.
Well, I didn't really have a choice whether or not I didn't get to listen to it, so you're welcome anyway. That face didn't match your laughter.
Well, at least my mind and spirit are recharged. The best way to stave off hunger is with some vigorous activity. I'm going to jog home. Take care.
How can you run after eating? I would throw up. Who do you think they're gonna target next? They only go after bad guys, right? We have nothing to be worried about. Apparently, if you post a request on the forum, they'll do what you say. Taking out bad guys is fine by me. Keep it up. Why do we even need the police anymore? Yes. How could you? How could I what? If you're going to the summer festival, why didn't you invite me?
What did you say?
How didn't Mishima know about that? They're showing it on TV. Something about it being hot in December, or saying sweets are to die for. There was a bit with Sakamoto saying some really crazy stuff. Mission failed. Mission? What are you talking about? Look, my point is, next time you guys are going out to have fun, can't I come along too? I'm the Fantasies producer, you know.
Oh, man.
You kidding me? I hope Lady Ann and the others haven't found out.
Hey, hey.
Hey, you got some city armor. Kichijoji. Oh yeah, we can go to Kichijoji. Hey yo! Here's our commemorative photo. That's the photo? It's certainly evocative. Oh. Don't let it get to you. It's understandable given the heat. Perhaps your hands grew sweaty and it slipped. Next time, we'll make sure to go somewhere we can actually eat. Agreed. I preferred an indoor establishment myself. Understandable. I am always EP. Preferably one with ample seating and free refills on water. That'd just be a diner. And why not? It's a place of calm, where one may also partake in delicious food. I mean, I guess. Man, all this talk about food got me hungry. Cup ramen would hit the spot. I believe I shall do the same. Fortunately, I recently acquired some high-quality bread crusts.
Sorry.
Sorry I couldn't catch it for you. I always forget how short my arms are as a cat. Feel like a movie. Everyone's buzzing about the summer debuts. Everyone's talking about the chick flick Love Possibly. I get kind of weepy, so it's embarrassing to go alone. I guess. Alright, let's meet up. Ooh, what you gonna make?
Please, help her! I don't care about the money or my social status, but please! I just need to tell her how I feel!
Social status. Lady Ann's holding back her tears. She's totally empathizing. Does Persona 5 take place in our world? I mean, probably. I don't think it's like an alternate universe or anything, because like it's all real places in Japan. A person's true value, it comes from love after all. I feel like I was able to learn about love. With Ann next to me, the movie was almost as fresh as the first time I saw it. Thanks to the craft of cinema, I was able to enjoy the film on a deeper level. Oh, I used up 2 pocket tissues. I guess girls like me want that perfect romantic kind of love you see in the movies. You see. I guess I let myself get a bit carried away. I guess it's just easy for me to talk about this kind of stuff with you. Now that I think about it, that movie wasn't geared toward guys at all.
Thanks!
I'm glad you came with me. Well then, let's head home. I'm not a fan of the chicky flicks. The roommate says she's hungry and I think might either make tacos or a hamburger helper. Ooh, good choices, good choices. Oh. I started playing Shin Megami Tensei 5. I haven't gotten very far. But speaking of movies, yesterday I watched Run Rabbit Run. It's on Netflix. It's like a horror film from Australia. It was interesting. And like, it was an interesting ride, but the payoff was like kind of shitty. And like, I don't understand the rabbit motif. Like they included a bunch of rabbit stuff, but like, it didn't lead anywhere. So like, it felt wasted. And then like, the ending was a bit too ambiguous. So like, you know, you didn't really get anything out of it. Thank you so much for earlier. Now I can give it 110% tomorrow at practice. You're not gonna rest? Nope, if I take a day off, it'll dull my senses. Next meet, I'll make it onto the winner's podium. I won't slip up again like I did before. I have some great news next time I see you.
Hey!
Looks like Yoshizawa's going to be okay now. She sure had us worried. And like, I guess the movie was too recent, because I tried to find like videos to like kind of help explain it. And like, there's not a whole lot of people that covered it. I haven't tried a live action Avatar yet. I've watched the first episode of the One Piece live action, it wasn't that bad. I think I tried 2 episodes of the Yu Yu Hakusho live action. That was something. Like, I don't know, it was weird. The Yu Yu Hakusho one. Like, they kind of took out the whole, like, purpose. Like, his whole motive. I don't know, it's just weird. But I haven't tried Avatar yet. I hear mixed things about it. Today's a fireworks festival. Let's meet in Shibuya at 5. Are you gonna wear a yukata? I'm planning on it. Yukatas are a great part of the summer tradition. They truly heighten a woman's beauty. I think I will wear mine as well. You've got one. How about you? I don't have one. I know. Why don't you come without your glasses? What's the point in that? I don't know. You don't get to see fireworks every day, so it'd be just sad wearing normal clothes. I was thinking he might want to go for a change of pace. That sounds great. You should totally come without glasses. How's he gonna see it? Oh, they made a Netflix one? I've heard it's better than the M. Night Shyamalan, even though that's not a very high bar. But, like, they changed a lot of weird stuff that made no sense to change. But, I don't know. Like I said, I've only seen the first episode. I might watch more of the One Piece one. But right now I'm watching Monster, which is an older anime from like 2004. It's like a surgeon and like it's like a murder mystery and like the protagonist was like a brain surgeon. I actually never saw the Dragon Ball live action movie because like it looked stupid. As soon as I saw Piccolo, I'm like, this is gonna be bad.
Come to think of it.
There's a fireworks festival today. Where are you going? Be careful. Those things get insanely crowded.
Hey, hey!
I'm not sure. Let me find out for you. Anime. So I know there's an English dub. And like, you know, the Japanese one. Alright. Naoki Urasawa's Monster. Where can it be watched? Says Netflix, but I don't remember seeing it on Netflix. Oh, to watch Monster on Netflix, you must reside in the right Netflix region. It says North America. It says North America. It says Amazon Prime Video. For anime. I don't know how old this is. Saying Netflix. It says Netflix. I'm seeing Netflix. No. But yeah, it's pretty interesting so far. I'm like, what, 15 episodes in now? Or more? I forget. Hi, Butters. Why are you poking my butt?
Right when we were just about to leave, too. Who is it?
Hey, I saw some disturbing news online. Sounds like it'll be really bad if it turns out true. What's this about? Well, it seems like an insane group is getting ready to declare war on the Phantom Thieves. I was afraid to just hold on to that information myself, so I wanted to tell you at least. That's actually all I have to say. Sorry to bother you on your day off.
What could he mean by an insane group? Let's think about this after we get back. We don't have much time, so let's get going.
Yeah, mysteries are always fun. And I've heard the manga's really good.
Damn, so hot.
But I'm watching the anime, so I don't know. I might look at both.
The holiday means it's as crowded on here as it is for morning rush hour.
Now for today's trade news. Today's headlines are: Firework Festival tonight. Expect roads and transportation to be congested for the entire day. Sudden weather changes imminent. Be careful of sudden shifts in climate from afternoon to night.
Wait, so all these people are going to the fireworks festival? Ugh, this should be fun.
Oh, it's so hot.
I can't see his eyes.
I feel like I'm being baked.
Those girls are way too late.
It must be taking time for them to put on the yukata. Why aren't you two wearing one?
I've got clothes like yukata. Man, you look way too normal in that.
People often say that to me.
Is that a good or a bad
By the
thing?
way, the exams.
I bet you got a big fat F on them.
Shut up. We don't know that yet.
Are you going to the fireworks festival?
That's right.
Us too. Wanna go together?
Are we getting hit on?
Come on, let's go together.
Are they prostitutes?
Do you happen to be a model? You look great in that yukata.
Waiting around's a pain, so can we just go with these chicks?
Ooh, together. I mean, we promised to go with our friends.
We'll both apologize to the others later.
That's enough. You're disgracing your yukata. You should be more aware of your womanhood.
How could you?
Why don't you go after them then?
So those are the kinds of girls you like, Ryuji.
Are you jealous?
Well, no, that's...
You know, Yusuke's such a pretty boy, but he is really missing out because of what he says.
I guess. But he's more likable since he stays true to his ideals. Definitely more than somebody I know. I heard that Ryuji's pretty much failed his exams.
That's so rude.
Oh?
Mona, you little...
Hey, it's gonna get crowded if we don't get going.
Agreed.
But, man, you both look amazing in yukata. Talk about Japanese beauty.
Fireworks!
It started at
Come on.
Looks like you need help.
Then why don't you go buy me a towel already, huh?
At least they weren't looking. Oh, is she the next person we're meeting?
We're just trying to get out of the rain, but look how crowded it is.
I guess everyone had the same idea.
There is no such thing as an original idea anymore. Yeah, it's fun to see the animation.
I think I just saw someone I know.
You mean the girl in that black car?
Well, she's got a ride. Oh, time to show your skills, Mona. We need you as a car.
It's not possible in the real world. My feet hurt, it's cold, the festival's been canceled. This sucks.
We made such a commotion with the public, and this is what we get? Lame. Aren't heroes that lurk in the shadows boring?
That's how it should be.
So that's what makes us cool? To be honest, I'm not a fan. I want to change the world with a loud bang, like a huge firework. Then again, we aren't gonna find someone bigger than Kanashiro that easily.
The rain is letting up. Though it's regrettable, we should go our separate ways for today.
Yeah, let's go home.
So you won't tell me, no matter what.
Excuse me?
I have nothing more to say to you about that.
I see. In that case, I have ways of making you talk.
Huh? What's that supposed to mean?
Thanks for the drink.
Hello, hello. I am well today.
Hey, we're not done here yet.
What's happening? What's wrong?
It's nothing.
Well, obviously it's something.
It's past closing time. Clean up the place.
Regrettably, the cause behind the recent psychotic breakdown incidents is still unknown. On to other news. The international hacktivist group Medjed has released a statement to the Phantom Thieves.
Ooh.
These are the details of the message that are posted on Medjed's website.
Well, am I still connected? It said OBS disconnected for a second. OBS, you still connected? I'm going to assume I'm still here.
To the Phantom Thieves causing an uproar in Japan. Do not speak of your false justice.
OBS is how I stream to YouTube.
We do not need the spread of such falsehood. We are the true executors of justice.
Phantom Thieves again?
However, we are magnanimous. We will give you an opportunity to repent your ways. If you agree to a change of heart, we will accept you as our own. If you reject our offer, the hammer of justice will find you.
Justice, huh?
We are Medjed. We are unseen. We will eliminate evil. Akechi-san, why do you think this announcement was made at this time?
I don't know the details, but there's no doubt that they were provoked by the Phantom Thieves. Whether it's a sense of rivalry or a simple attention grab, given the recent trends, I cannot say. Regardless, it's quite a nuisance.
A nuisance?
Both Medjed and the Phantom Thieves are nothing more than groups that uphold an egoistic justice.
Egoistic? Well, they're not stealing the name.
What a stupid thing they're getting riled up on. Phantom Thieves, huh? What in the world are they? You know about them?
I'm not interested.
Can't you even take part in small talk?
Sorry,
You
I
should
didn't.
have more interest in what's going on with the world.
Well, I didn't mean it that way.
Well, it's about time I go home. Make sure you lock the place up. Also, about the stuff in the fridge. Well, I guess it's fine. Just don't use too much of it.
It's possible that more people like these will continue to appear due to their influence. In that respect, the Phantom Thieves face a very serious crime.
And that is... Hackers declare war on the Phantom Thieves. This is getting interesting. But why? Did the Phantom Thieves do something to them? Medjed is really scary. I'm looking forward to seeing how the Phantom Thieves deal with it. I have a new message. We gotta talk about Medjed. You mean those guys online who are... You mean those guys people online are going nuts over? Medjed. The name comes from one of the obscure gods from the Egyptian Book of the Dead. I saw the news too. For some reason they think we speak of false justice. Now then, what exactly did you want to speak of regarding Medjed? Well, why don't we go after them as our next target? What a sudden suggestion. I mean, they're like bad hackers or something, right? Technically, they're crackers. You can't say that. Those who use the internet to illegally access and alter data. Medjed is an organized group of such people recognized by the larger international community. So they operate on a global scale. That makes them even bigger than Kanashiro, right? Then it's settled. Our next target is gonna be Medjed. I wonder if the nav will get a hit if we put Medjed in. Oh, right. Let's try it out. That would be impossible. It has to be a pseudonym. We don't even know how many people Medjed is. Oh. Wouldn't we get at least one member's info if we try and look into it? Even if we did, how would we discover their location? The only confirmed presence of Medjed has been online. This is a greater problem than simply finding their keywords. Unless you have any more ideas. Hello? It seems he has suggested this without putting much thought into it. Come on, we can't back down now. People are all excited about it. Our reputation's gonna plummet if we don't face this. That is true. If we remain silent, people could believe we simply chose to run away. Medjed has taunted us publicly, after all. If they are criminals, we cannot just let them be. Yeah, and we don't have any other targets right now. Hey, let's talk to Mishima tomorrow. This is more of his thing. Let's do that. Also, Makoto, try seeing if your sister has any info on them. It's highly unlikely, but sure.
A world-class target, huh? If we can change Medjed's heart, it'll most definitely affect Mementos.
But how can you target a group? I forgot. I forgot to post a photo I took today. Cute. Hey, not bad. Right? I'm a natural with this candy photography stuff. I hope, for your sake, that wasn't intentional to be candid photography. It's a shame about the rain, but at least it means today was a little more memorable. Yeah, but next time we really can't miss the fireworks. Agreed. Still, it was almost impressive how swiftly the weather turned terrible. Perhaps one of us simply fated to bring rain wherever he goes. Do I have time for an activity?
Oh. Okay.
Star Fornius. Is it Star Fox? It's a new type of enemy. Make sure you aim carefully. Good, good. It looks like you're on track.
Do you think...
There it is. A lot of tentacles. You can hit the core without destroying them first. I forgot you're supposed to tap! Oh no! Oh, I missed it by 1! I missed it by 1! Dang. This is upsetting. I missed it by 1. Wish there's a way to make this game a little easier.
Yeah.
Well, it's getting late. I stared at it for like half a second like, duh.
What? Tell me.
Everyone's been talking about Medjed. What the hell is it? Don't you watch the news, do you? They're an international network of hacktivists. They target corporations doing shady business and cause chaos. The subway company's server thing? That was Medjed trying to find out who caused the train accident. So, they're good guys?
Ugh, no way.
Some liken them to digital Robin Hoods. But they snoop through emails and destroy data. They're no better than criminals. I'll have Yes, that was my brain. Medjed, those guys claim to be modern-day Robin Hoods. They dare call themselves heroes after those attacks? They're fighting Medjed next? Man, these are amazing. I don't want to hear about justice from some shady hackers. I don't care what happens as long as it's interesting. Oh boy. Oh, our grades are out. I thought we were on vacation. Was it only like a week? How'd you do? Damn, I'm dead. Yeah, I'm above the average. That's the real dividing line. My allowance is safe for now. I wonder what score I got. I finished a little higher than the average score.
Yeah.
Well, it should set a good example for your friends. Nice. I am big brain. Wrinkly big brain.
We were busy. It's not like I could focus on studying. Hey, it's not my fault my scores suck, right?
Yes, it is. It's your fault.
You don't gotta throw the truth right in my face like that. Anyways, there's something more important here. Mishima.
You want to ask me something about the internet, right?
Yeah.
Yep. I'm gonna be straight with you here. Do you know who Medjed is?
You weren't kidding about being direct. Well, I suppose the news about Medjed and the Phantom Thieves has caused quite the commotion.
Yeah.
They started out as hackers of justice, but now they only look out for their own self-interests. That's all I know. They were the group I texted him about yesterday.
I see.
Nobody's sure who actually belongs to Medjed. Well, it looks like things will be exciting this summer. It'll be the Phantom Thieves' world debut, no?
Dude.
Don't worry. I'll be rooting for the Phantom Thieves. I'll get the forum mobilized as well. Now, if we're done talking here, I really must be going. I'll see you guys later.
Well, somebody's busy.
That was fruitless.
Wonder if anyone else got any info.
Mishima was pretty useless. You guys get anything? I tried asking my sister, but it seems as though she didn't know very much about them. She doesn't specialize in cybercrime, after all. I tried looking into them too, but didn't come up with anything. They're really just no leads. Our opponent is truly elusive. We're gonna need the red-headed girl.
Medjed, huh? It seems like we won't be able to deal with him by ourselves.
Nope. We're gonna get a hacker friend.
I know summer vacation is due to begin next week.
Oh, we haven't started
but
it yet.
I have an unfortunate announcement. We'll be holding an emergency assembly on Monday the 25th. Please come to school that day.
Why?
Settle down. We've had many strange incidents. The psychotic breakdowns, students being dragged into crime rings. Hence, Principal Kobayakawa has instructed all teachers to caution the student body. Well, this is inconvenient for us too, you know, having to find things to warn you about so suddenly.
How are we gonna find Medjed? I'm not sure. No matter how hard I look online, I find just unreliable rumors. They've carried out corporate terrorism, yet they still managed to elude arrest. Kaneshiro was a lot of trouble, but this is turning out to be a much greater ordeal. Did we bite off more than we can chew? They're too big. Yeah. I don't even know whether it's a single individual or a large conglomerate of people. And even if we do manage to get a lead, what do we do from there? Damn, this has really got not going so good. That's probably why my exam's going to shit too. You know those two things are separate, right? We're gonna have her as...
This stuff's really not going so good. Clues on Medjed, huh?
We're getting a new friend! We can't identify who it is. There's nothing we can do. Let's wait until they make a move. Who's messaging me? No, I don't want to hang out with either of you peoples.
Focus.
Map. No? Oh, that says menu. Heck. I need to improve charm. So I gotta take a bath. I gotta take a bath. Yeah. Yeah. I got to go to... Oh, but I have to wait till it's later, right, to do the bath? Alright, let's see if we can talk to the doctor.
Don't pass out, okay?
I need more. I need more. Alright, we gotta pass some time. Right? Because I don't think the bathhouse is open. Alright, so we're gonna see if we can... So I can't remember if that takes up time and like to get there. So I could sell stuff. I could do the laundromat. In the wash.
Hey!
This thing's shaking a lot. I hope this will wash clean.
Oh!
What do we get?
And finished.
Dishonored hierarchy.
Let's head back.
No, I want to go to the bathhouse.
Ah, you're back.
Summer breaks soon, right? Must be nice being a student. I miss summer. So I looked into Medjed. Did you find anything? As you know, Medjed is a god that appears in the Egyptian Book of the Dead. Huh? The name apparently means the Smiter. It seems nobody's actually sure that Medjed is a real name. On top of that, almost everything else about him is unknown. Even his form is unattainable. As an unseen god that flies through the sky and shoots from his eyes, he's truly an elusive being. Dude, everything about his existence is shrouded in mystery. Wait. Fundamentally speaking, ancient Egyptian art always depicts gods drawn in a side profile. However, Medjed is facing straight ahead at all depictions of him. Taking all of this into account, he seems to be quite the alien being. Well done. Hey, that's nothing to be impressed about. I hope that information was at least somewhat useful. Indeed it was. Should I look into it more? That's enough, thank you.
So we still don't have any tangible clues.
I mean, if they took the time to research and then pick that name, it might have a clue in it. Housekeeping service? All these people want to hang out with me and I'm just trying to take a bath, okay? I need to improve my charm.
What do you want to do?
I need to check if we can get better items. I know, so popular. Seems like you really refreshed yourself.
Want to head back?
There has to be a faster way to improve my charm. Hello.
Seems you've got your share of problems, inmate.
To think you would relax under such circumstances. Either you're quite bold, or quite foolish.
What you talking about?
One with an unseen form. It seems you've been targeted by troublesome company.
You mean Medjed?
I've been enjoying this endless dispute over justice. However, it will soon come to an end, and through the appearance of an unexpected force of all things.
Oh.
Engaging with formidable enemies is also part of your rehabilitation. I ask that you overcome this.
I'm just supposed to overcome it.
After all, you must hone your powers and become a magnificent thief.
Do the rest of the peoples have to talk to this guy? Or just me?
It's really summer now. I get sweaty just walking a little bit.
No one asked.
I didn't think Medjed would pounce on the Phantom Thieves. Interesting things keep happening this year. The influence of the Phantom Thieves knows no bounds.
Yes.
I underestimated it.
You guys' influence.
I wonder what the public thinks of this. Are they entertained? Or perhaps inconvenienced?
Or both.
Entertained, huh? A luxury for the uninvolved. I know they mean no ill intent, so this is what the public thinks.
I think just you, because I think they'd probably say something.
Oops. I don't have time for a conversation. My attendance has been poor due to interviews lately. Thank you for your valuable opinion. I'll see you around.
I don't get it.
There hasn't been any news on the Phantom Thieves versus Medjed showdown. Which of them will come out on top? They're both just criminals pretending to be heroes. If you ask me, Medjed causes way more trouble. They attack every company they set their sights on. I see. Well, I just hope something soon, but you gotta tell me, who do you think will win? Well, obviously the Casadillas.
Hey, your phone was buzzing earlier.
I've got a lot of messages from an unknown account. Nice to meet ya. I'm the one they call Alibaba. I want to ask you something. You're a phantom thief, aren't you? Can you really steal hearts?
Who is this? Why does he know that you're a phantom thief? Is one of our teammates pulling a prank on you?
There's someone whose heart I would like you to steal. But I'm not asking for charity. Let's make a deal. You wish to know about Medjed, correct? Oh, is this the orange-haired girl? I can give you information on them if the change of heart is successful. If you so desire, I can take care of them as well. Do you believe in my skills? I can track down their accounts, just as I have with yours. But this is all I can prove at the moment. I prepared the necessary tool on my end. Look forward to it.
Shouldn't you respond to it?
Hello, welcome. How should I respond? How do we want to respond? Who is this? You got the wrong guy. Is this a prank? It's just a prank, bro. I'm gonna say you got the wrong guy. Can't find the account to send a response to. All I got is an error message.
You can't reply back? I don't know what this is all about, but we should probably let everyone know about this.
We've been targeted by Alibaba. Prince Ali is here, Alibaba. Medjed is... What is happening to this country? It'd be hilarious if the honor student fell off the podium. Is it over for the Phantom Thieves? Hacking? I have no idea what that's like, but it sounds scary. I think they were getting a little cocky. They got what's coming for them.
Considering he mentioned stealing hearts, he knows, doesn't he?
Seems so.
How were we found out?
He may have traced our chat log.
How careless of
OBS, stop disconnecting. OBS, you behave.
Do you think that there is another cause?
Yeah. I'm not sure why, but that's the feeling I get.
Hey, is it that easy to look at someone else's chat log?
I don't know much about it myself, but it's probably not impossible, I think.
How's it done?
Maybe they extracted our phone's data?
Why is he getting an error when he tries to reply?
Perhaps the receiving end doesn't exist.
That's possible?
Don't ask me everything. I told you that I don't know much about it.
Wait, might this...
OBS is acting up.
Then, does that mean this guy's a hacker?
Why is it always the Persona streams that are cursed? The Persona streams are the ones that always have issues.
I don't get high-tech stuff. What does this all mean?
An unknown hacker contacted us.
I see. I don't really get it.
Then, is this person Medjed?
I doubt it. Considering he says he wants to deal with them, that is. Only if we take his words for face value.
True.
Hey, wouldn't it be great if we got this guy on our side?
But we know nothing about his identity at all. We can't trust him.
I don't know. I mean, he has to. Because, like, when you do the focus, the thief focus, he says words.
I don't think it's a bad deal, though.
Even if Alibaba turns out to be a criminal, I am not helping anyone of that sort.
Oh, right. That wouldn't be good.
The I've prepared the necessary tool part makes no sense either.
Could this just be a prank?
He knows an awful lot for it to be a prank.
If he knows who we are, won't we get caught?
No, if he wanted to report us, I think he would have done it already.
He must have some sort of objective of his own. He did offer us a deal after all. I'm certain he'll contact us again.
There's no telling when he'll do so, though. It'd be best if we stay together. If something happens, we can act at once.
Yeah.
It's a stylistic choice.
So, somewhere we can wait and hide for long hours.
How about LeBlanc?
That's where she's listening to you guys from.
Oh, what's with the big group?
Good evening. We were thinking about putting together plans for our summer.
Is that a new face I see?
It's nice to meet you. My name is Makoto Nijima. I hope we're not being a bother.
She's our student council president.
Nijima.
Is something wrong?
No, it's nothing.
He knows your sister.
A student council president, eh? I'm stunned. I hope he's not causing you too much trouble. I'm Sojiro Sakura, but everyone just calls me boss. By the way, that was addressed to you. This old man will get going and leave you kids be. All right, the store's all yours.
We have late-breaking news on Medjed, whose notoriety rose since their statement the other day. Just moments ago, a new message has been released on their website.
I don't know if they're prepared to fight Joker. Or maybe they would help make him sane again. Who knows?
They have announced their victory over the Phantom Thieves. Medjed also warns any Japanese citizens who praised the Phantom Thieves to stop doing so. We will report any further actions by Medjed as they arrive.
Oh, come on! It's in English!
Let me see. The Phantom Thieves remain silent at our question. This proves that we are just. People of Japan, wake up. You must not worship the Phantom Thieves.
What? That's bullshit!
Keep listening.
We will discipline any who worship them. The punishment is the confiscation of possessions. We are Medjed. We are unseen. We will eliminate evil. That's what it says.
What does that all mean?
They're saying that they'll target sympathizers of the Phantom Thieves.
Confiscation of possessions,
Perhaps bank accounts or personal information. Either way, it won't be anything pleasant.
I don't understand, like, some people, they're like, I'm gonna defeat evil, but then they do evil acts, and it's like, huh?
Why the hell are we being singled out?
Perhaps all they care about is labeling the Phantom Thieves as crooks. That all this wouldn't have happened had the Phantom Thieves not existed.
That's complete bullshit!
Talk about a troublesome organization that we've been targeted by.
Isn't there anything we can do?
It's certain we can't do anything about this on our own.
Hey, so what's this letter about? Don't need any more trouble.
It's rare for you to get something like this. A calling card?
Anything else in there? Who's this from, anyway?
There's no stamp on it. Someone must have directly dropped it into the mailbox here.
Could it have been Alibaba?
That reminds me. He did mention something about preparing the necessary tool. Don't tell me. Is this what he was talking about?
What the hell's going on here?
All we can do at the moment is wait for Alibaba's orders. Let's brace ourselves and stand by, in case anything comes up.
Oh dear.
I've really started turning the heat up on the forum. I put a special post up and everything. The shutdown between the Phantom Thieves and the global organization Medjed is here. The showdown. Reactions have been great too. Everyone is really engaged. So far, most of the comments have been pro-Phantom Thieves. Most likely because of what happened in the Kaneshiro case. Those on the other side say Medjed are hackers of justice. But there's nothing resembling justice in what they do. Someday I want the whole site to be filled with pro-thief comments. I'm looking forward to when that day finally arrives. There's always someone.
He can look forward to whatever he wants. We have no means of striking back against Medjed. We're gonna be in deep trouble if we don't do something.
Where's that Alibaba character? Now a blank calling card? What the hell's going on? Am I allowed to do anything? Alright, we're gonna do that game again. I'm gonna get it this time. I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm gonna get them tentacles.
Do you think
You saw how fast that was? You saw how fast that was? You destroyed all the tentacles, and the core too.
Hey!
You actually managed to beat the level. I'm impressed. Yes, so many guts. My guts. All of them.
Yeah.
Alright, and now we go Mimi. Yeah, I'm faster than Sonic. Pressing the button at the speed of sound. Speaking of Sonic, I have to make a bunch of Sonic stuff. I'm fast as fuck, boy! Why haven't the Phantom Thieves said anything? Have your money stolen sounds terrifying. It's unsettling not knowing what they're going to do to us. They're declaring their victory? What does that mean? I really wish they'd stop that.
Good morning.
Every day is so hot. I empty my water bottle so fast. By the way, summer break is coming up. Can I ask what your plans are? I got nothing.
I see.
So you're not the type to make plans in advance, I see. Then maybe we'll have a chance to practice some more. I'll be sure to give you proper instruction. Just let me know whenever you're available. Oh, the train is here. Let's get going. What are you talking about? I forgot what I was talking about.
Hey, your phone's buzzing.
Did Alibaba message you?
It's just Ryuji.
Nothing? Let us know ASAP. If he tries to get in touch with you.
Ryuji again? He just never shuts up, does he?
Not this time. Good day. Good day to you too. Oh, you responded today. Once again, I am Alibaba. You are the leader of the Phantom Thieves, correct? That's right. I appreciate your honesty. I take it you received the calling card.
So it really was from this guy.
Are you at school right now? I'm in class. You're a surprisingly diligent student. Oh yeah, drawing Sonic stuff. That left my brain so fast. But yeah, I'm part of a stamp rally. I don't remember if I mentioned this before. I'm part of a Sonic stamp rally at one of the next conventions that I'm going to. So I have to come up with some Sonic merch. And like, we have to contribute a prize, because if you go to each store that's part of the stamp rally and buy something, you win a prize at the end and get, if you fill up your stamp card. I have to design a stamp, first of all, and then I need to contribute a prize item. And I think everyone's doing like a pin, so I don't want to do a pin since everyone else is doing a pin, so I have to figure stuff out. And I don't know, but I plan, but the sprites that I put on the Discord were for a shaker that I'm working on. I'm working on 2 shakers. One's for the Dreamcast version of the Chow Adventure, and then I'm doing a GBA Tiny Chow Garden, or whatever the GBA one is another shaker. So I've been practicing sprites. I don't usually draw sprites like that, so doing some practice. And then I'm probably gonna do some stickers, a print, and then I need to figure out what I'm gonna contribute to the prize pool. Now then, I prepared the calling card for you. Where are you going to steal it? What are you talking about? Steal it from who? What do you mean by that? Are you able to steal a heart as long as you have a calling card?
Tell him. We need the name of the target.
I need a name. A name. Is your heart 3 for truly impossible without such information? It is. I see. I suppose past calling cards did have names on them. One moment. Very well. I'll tell you. I believe their name was Futaba Sakura. If you fail in this mission, I'll expose your identity to the world and to the police. Well then, I'll be counting on you. We shall speak again after the change of heart. Wait. I can't find the account to send a response to.
So he threatened you, then just took off? Sakura? I feel like I've heard that name before. In any case, we should let everyone know about this.
Futaba.
We're gonna get reported if we don't do this?
Futaba Sakura?
Wasn't Sakura?
It's Boss's last name!
Does he have any family?
Does he?
For reals? How laid back are you? Wouldn't you normally be introduced at least? I mean, you are living at his place.
Well, he doesn't particularly, you know, view me as his son.
Well, his situation does make things difficult.
The calling card was delivered to Boss's house. It'd be more natural to assume this is all related. One of the reasons for that is because Alibaba mentioned nothing about which Futaba Sakura. Perhaps he thinks that the name alone is enough.
That makes sense.
I believe it's adequate for us to think that this is the doing of someone close by.
I see.
I don't know how Alibaba got a hold of his smartphone information. However, since he's ordering us through chat, I do feel as though he's taunting us.
You mean this might just be a prank?
I mean, look at his demands. Pay me if you don't want me to leak who you really are. That I'd understand. But he's telling us to steal someone's heart without explaining why.
So we're being tested.
Regardless, I think we should ask Boss about Futaba Sakura once.
That's probably for the best. There's nothing else we can do at the moment, and Chief might have an idea on what this is about too.
I'll check the school's roster just in case.
We must make sure Boss doesn't figure out who we are. We'll have to go about this cautiously.
Hey boss, you know any Futabas? You smoking indoors?
What's up?
Who's Futaba Sakura?
Why do you know about that? It's got nothing to do with you. I'm going home. Make sure you lock up the place.
Looks like it's a hit.
Oh, I just remembered. Were you able to ask Boss? He didn't want to talk. Could there be a reason? Alibaba might be our only hope of defeating Medjed. I wish we could get some info about Futaba out of Boss. Trying to force it out would only probably have the opposite effect. To be honest, I owe a great deal to both Boss. I don't wish for this to be a source of discord between them. Yeah, I know what you mean. We probably best wait for a Boss to bring the subject up himself. Do I have time to go to a bath? Want to take a bath?
Hey!
Let me bathe! Stupid cat never lets me do anything.
Wow.
I already received my bonus Is that it?
Wow.
We've already been asked that question. Alright.
Oh.
I guess we'll finish the game. I got this. I got fast fingers.
Okay. Whoa.
Alright.
Hey, wait!
There's enemies in the halls. Jeez. Was that? Oh, that was. Did I do it? Okay, we got this. Oh, you gotta do it twice. You saw how fast that was? I had like 5 seconds left. Oh, I dug the controller into my collarbone. Yeah. Could this have been like an endless supply of guts if I like just failed? Because you get guts anyway if you fail.
Oh.
So the manual says if you send in the password you see after the ending, you get a prize. This is a promotion from years ago though. Probably no point in doing it now. But I guess it wouldn't hurt to write it down anyway. Maybe some antique games are into that kind of thing. Game stores. Shooting card.
Yeah.
Oh, it's getting late. Let's get to sleep soon. Running around at the speed of sound. So how are you guys doing in your contest entries, huh? I've only gotten like 2 contest entries, huh?
Tomorrow's the end of the first semester, but we still got all this lame shit coming up.
If you don't take care of this lame shit, you can kiss your summer vacation goodbye.
I mean, it's just a day.
Oh yeah, about this Futaba Sakura girl. If she's related to Boss, think people living nearby would know about her?
Or mechanic?
That's some keen intuition coming from you, Ryuji. You should have made use of that on your exams.
I never want to think about exams ever again. Anyway, asking around in your neighborhood might be the fastest way to figure this shit out.
Yeah. Make stuff. Make stuff. You guys are showing Butters all the love. I ain't being shown any love.
And again, I doubt it'll be that easy.
And I work so hard on these prizes. They're pretty great. Summer vacation starts the day after tomorrow. Don't forget, there's an urgent assembly on Monday. We'll be taking attendance. There's been an unusual number of strange incidents this year. Don't do anything stupid over break. Got it? Don't go someplace shady like the Red Light District. And don't go to the beach after dark. I want to go to the beach. I want to jump in some cold water. Seems like we won't be having fun on our summer break for a while. Ryuji might be right. We don't have a single clue. Might as well try. We've got nothing to lose. Let's head to Yongen and gather info. I don't think I've ever been to a beach at night. Though I also don't swim very well. Futaba. Yes, I know that name. I've heard it somewhere before. Ah yes, it was the name of the teacher I had a crush on back when I was in elementary school. Let's ask some other people. That's not who we're looking for, sir. Do you know a Futaba? Kind of. I can't sink. But I also don't float very well. I'm just kind of in the middle. And like, I always I try to float, but then like I always flip over. I guess my butt is more buoyant than my boobs. Sakura-san's single, right? I thought you didn't have any children. Let's ask some other people. I can doggy paddle. That's about it. Hello. Futaba? Who knows? Either way, do you eat a lot? I'm a growing boy. It's just you and him. Then you've been eating enough for two, right? Must have quite the appetite. But, so you're telling me you don't actually eat that much? Maybe it's just Boss who eats a lot then. So, there is a person. I mean, I would like to learn how to swim. But every time I try to float, I don't really float. Futaba. Who's that? I don't think I know anybody by that name. Floating's usually preferable to sinking when trying to swim. I just kind of exist in the middle. But wouldn't this Futaba get angry if they find out you're snooping on them? You're not helpful. I don't think swimming's that simple. Futaba? No. I don't know who that could be. You're not helpful at all. Alright. Do I need to go indoors? Supermarket. Where's the game store so I can turn in the thing? Do you have any more games, sir? Do you know Futaba Sakura? Futaba, Yes, I need a life jacket. We do get the occasional youngin' coming and poking around, but I'm afraid I don't know them by name. No luck either. May I go shopping? I want to go buy something. The Phantom Thieves are a danger to society. Send us your opinions by mail. What's this rubbish about Phantom Thieves? They're not real. There's no way people like that are real. So it wasn't you? Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Give. There's a whole alleyways and stuff over here. Well then. Huh. I never been back here. I think I've been in every nook and cranny in this. Who else am I supposed to talk to? I am. Who am I supposed to talk to? I talked to you. I talked to you. Haha! Futaba? I don't know anyone like that. I come to Sakura-san's often and make deliveries, but never seen who you're talking about.
So, up until now, our biggest lead seems to be the chief buys a lot of food. Far more than enough for one person living alone. Let's check out all the shops where you can buy food.
Okay. There's only so many shops. The supermarket? I can't read this map. No, not this way. Where the heck is the supermarket? This.
This place is close to LeBlanc, so we might be able to learn something here.
Hey there, welcome. Futaba? Over at Sakura-san's? I haven't heard anything. Sorry. Come again.
Darn.
We didn't find anything on Futaba. I think our only option now is to go home and ask the chief directly.
Oh, he's gonna get mad.
You read the letter, did you not?
So you're the one who tipped him off about Futaba. You really shouldn't have done that. I have no intention of talking to you about Wakaba.
Wakaba?
What are you talking about? Back to the matter at hand. Your parental authority will have to be suspended. I take it you're okay with that outcome?
What?
Considering the state of your daughter and your family overall, there are no points in your favor. Would you like to take this to domestic court? Our chances of victory are roughly 99.9% though. With these suspicions of abuse, there's no way you could avoid having your custody revoked.
You're going that far? I told you I don't know a damn thing about it!
What?
We're extremely serious about this. As long as there's a possibility that cognitive science can be linked to psychotic breakdowns.
Fine. You win.
Thank you. I will contact you at a later date.
I doubt you'll find anything you want to hear, though.
That's fine. It will be up to us to decide whether the information you give us is useful or not. Next time I come here, it will just be for a nice cup of coffee.
And stay out! That woman is real good at pissing people off.
What is happening?
What's with that look? You got something to say?
I mean, I'm just curious of your situation. What was that?
This doesn't involve you.
Is Futaba your daughter?
That's enough. Just behave yourself. Keep going to school if you don't want me to throw you out of here. You got that? Lock this door up.
Well, that basically confirms Futaba exists, at least. But it sounds like she's got her own problems. More so, our conjecture that Alibaba is connected to LeBlanc seems to have a pretty solid foundation. Oh, and didn't they mention cognitive something? I wonder what the chief's hiding. We can't really press him on the subject, though, especially after he mentioned throwing you out.
How'd it go? You find anything? I've been wondering about that too. Tell you tomorrow. Whoa! So you did learn something. I knew we could count on you. Thank you. Alright, let's all meet up tomorrow. I guess I could craft something.
Okay.
I guess we'll picks.
Yeah.
Well, technically I only touched Butters. But my leg is no longer imploded.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you for the concern.
Nice. Well then.
But he means that she interacted with a bunch of cats. We're looking for Futaba. We're interacting with the hacker girl, I think.
Yeah. She was going on about domestic abuse and taking the case to court and stuff.
What's up?
It's nothing.
It's your sister.
So to summarize what you told us, Futaba is Boss's daughter, and he's abusing her? I don't know him very well. Is he really the kind of person who would do that?
He's not doing it. Words you can't type? Usually any racial slurs I think I blocked. There's no way.
I would like to believe so as well, but we don't have any conclusive evidence, do we?
Butters is a problem. I've given you a calling card and told you the target's name. You should be ready for this. Why aren't you doing it? I told you I'd help you if you stole her heart. What seems to be the holdup? I also said I'd report your identity to the police if you didn't help me. Are you okay with that? I'm serious here.
What a selfish person.
Well, he does have information on us.
Anyways, this Futaba he's talking about have a palace? If so, we'll need keywords to get in. Try messaging him about it.
Does she have a palace? Palace? What are you talking about palaces for? Has nothing to do with this conversation. What are you saying random stuff to dodge the issue?
What are we supposed to do about this?
We'd be able to figure out Alibaba's identity if we could just meet with him. Try asking him if there's any way we could meet up.
Let's meet somewhere. Meet with me. That would be difficult. I have reasons for not being able to go out. That's why I'm contacting you like this.
He can't go out?
Wait, I get it. You steal people's hearts directly. That might make things difficult. Extremely difficult. One moment. I'm thinking. Okay. It's a shame, but I'm calling this deal off. Stop looking into Futaba Sakura. Forget this ever happened. I won't report you to the police either. Don't worry. Sorry for taking your time. Now if you'll excuse me. Wait a second. I said deal's off. We're never going to speak again. Don't expect me to contact you anymore either. We're not done here.
Huh? Did he just shut the whole operation down?
This doesn't make any sense. Not only can Alibaba not go out, but he won't let us meet Futaba either.
Well, it's none of our business now. We can't contact him anymore.
But what do we do about Medjed? We won't be able to get Alibaba to help us with them now.
Maybe they were just pranking us. They made that huge declaration, but they ain't done nothing since. I bet we got them freaked out.
You mean they backed out because they're afraid we'll change their hearts?
Yep. And now it'd just make them look lame if they came out and apologized.
But
I guess with Alibaba and Medjed out of the picture, can we just say this case is closed?
You do have a point. I guess it is safe for us to relax a little.
No. Medjed is still out.
Oh yeah, remember Kanashiro's treasure? Prepare to have your minds blown. We got 150,000 yen out of it.
that's awesome! We can really go all out with that kind of money.
I thought it was fake.
Yeah! Let's make up for what happened at the fireworks festival. We gotta go eat something fitting for the Phantom Thieves' worldwide debut.
Where would be good?
Ooh, how about sushi? I could really go for some eel too.
Oh, eel.
The best method is to fill yourself on ginger before beginning to eat sushi. That is my master technique.
You don't need to do that this time. Actually, definitely don't do it, okay?
I'm all for sushi. You're okay with that too, right?
Sushi's fine.
Then it's decided.
Alright, we'll go tomorrow night.
Are you asking me what I did? I went to my friend's birthday party. I don't like that pig in the background with its gaping hole. Wonder if all that Medjed business was just a prank. Now that I think about it calmly, it's strange that they haven't actually done anything yet. If their goal is to target the Phantom Thieves, they should want to be acting. They should want to be acting now, given our fame. Huh. When you put it that way, it kind of makes me wonder too. Especially after they taunted us theatrically. However, it would be best for us to come up with a countermeasure. For now, though, we should cautiously enjoy the sushi. But that's no fun. Yusuke's right. Sorry for bringing this up on the day before our celebration party, too. Sushi tastes, and it's a hard flavor to explain. Cheer up, Makoto. We'll be eating sushi like kings tomorrow. I hope one person in particular is on their best behavior. I'll refrain from saying who, though. You better not be talking about me. I don't think I can go outside. I don't think it's gonna let me go anywhere. So we'll study.
Oh! What do you want to do?
Study!
Hey, hey!
Yee, 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 yee. Yee, 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 yee. I'm super smart. I'm above average.
All right.
Well then.
So much knowledge. Sunday.
You seem quite busy, Sai-san. I take it you're stuck in the middle of everything?
The Phantom Thieves made a mockery of us when they brought down Kanashiro. And to make matters worse, Medjed, who has been dormant for some time now, just declared war on them. How much more can they screw us over?
Stress is bad for the skin, you know.
Did you come all this way simply to be sarcastic?
How about you listen to my deductions for a change of pace? You may think it absurd, but don't you think the case you're pursuing and the actions of the Phantom Thieves overlap somehow?
What are you basing this off of?
The one point of commonality across all cases is how those involved have an unforeseen change of heart.
I've suspected that myself, but those suspicions are unfounded.
I told you at the beginning that this was only a deduction. These just phantom thieves are riling up the public. However, that is a disguise.
You think?
Their true goal is terrorist action by way of psychotic breakdowns. Is that too much?
No. That is not our doing.
There's nothing at the moment that falsifies that claim. Have you mentioned this to the police?
I'd never tell them such things. The only value they have to me is in their mobility and organizational capabilities.
It seems having you lend me a hand has paid off.
I'm glad to hear that. What about your case, Sai-san? Did you learn anything from the guardian of that mental shutdown victim's daughter?
Nothing at all.
I see. Now, what should my next action be for our victory?
Handle the Phantom Thieves, without remorse. Use any means necessary to win. That's how I would deal with them.
Very well.
So I'm confused.
This seems to be fun for you. Are you on to something?
No, not at all. Well then, to our victory.
He's sussy too.
Okay.
Time for sushi. This place in Ginza, right? Do we take the usual train from Shibuya? A new place. Nice.
All right.
Nice. I could go for sushi. Now I want sushi.
Man, the flounder is out of this world. That texture.
I don't see any prices listed here.
It's called market price. Don't worry about it. We got the cash.
So good. Hey, is the fatty tuna ready yet?
Hold your horses and don't talk.
By the way,
I'm feeling alright. Not itchy.
is Boss really the kind of person who would abuse someone?
Of course not.
That again?
I can't get it off my mind. Especially if it means he could be taken to court. What kind of person is he? Do you truly believe he'd do such a thing?
He took in us. A delinquent. No chance.
If it's really true about the abuse, he'd be a no-good jerk pretending to be a guardian.
Maybe the chief is the one who needs a change of heart.
Hold on a sec. About that, I actually got curious after our conversation and checked his name in the nav.
Sounds to me like there wasn't a hit.
Right. Anything beyond this is his family's problem. We probably shouldn't get any more involved.
Wait, you think Alibaba could be Boss's ex-wife? He must have cheated on her, and that's where Futaba came from.
Doubtful.
Your imagination has run rampant.
How foolish. Still, this is delicious. I've never experienced anything quite like it before.
Butters is on, She must be supervised anytime she's outside now. Because she's discovered digging.
Man, and it's all thanks to us being the Phantom Thieves. Crap.
Fantastic! This sushi is delicious!
Yeah! The fish is so fresh!
You can't just put her in a cage.
Everywhere we go, we hear about these phantom thieves.
She's not a bird.
What rubbish.
Think about where we are, Ryuji.
Sorry, it just kind of slipped.
My apologies for bringing up Boss again. We should just enjoy the food.
I want sushi.
Nijima-san, what are you doing here?
Akechi-kun.
Akechi? You're the ones from the TV station. Could it be that you're friends of Nijima-san?
Do you know this guy?
It's nice to meet you. My name is Akechi. Glad to make your acquaintance, Yusuke Kitagawa.
How do you know my name?
Well, because I'm a psychic, of course. I'm only joking. In truth, I'm a rookie detective. You're a former pupil of Madarame, right?
My sister's dog learned. Well, Butters isn't big enough to open doors. Butters doesn't do well confined. She just screams.
I have actually just recently joined the investigation team looking into the Phantom Thieves. Did you see that Medjed has declared war on them? War? Their website was updated just a moment ago.
For real? English again.
Wait, what?
What's it say?
Huh. Why do you seem so agitated?
No, she's never been violent ever. She's just curious. She got slapped by a cat, didn't retaliate or nothing.
Oh,
She's, a huge fan of the Phantom Thieves. A total nutjob for him.
I don't know how wise it is to be a fan of groups like them.
What is with these comments?
My apologies. I didn't mean to butt into your conversation, but I must say, this is an interesting group. Prosecutor Nijima's sister, an ex-pupil of Madarame, and a few Shujin Academy students. It seems you're all connected to the Phantom Thieves. Perhaps you have better intel than I do. Ah, yes. I wanted to ask you something.
He knows too much.
Regarding this whole Medjed commotion, if you were one of the Phantom Thieves, what would you do?
Ah. What did you make?
That is unexpected. Only a small minority of people believe that is the best decision.
Sorry to disappoint, but we're just normal high school kids. If anything, we want to hear what you gotta say, Mr. Detective.
My profiling of the Phantom Thieves has led me to believe they are a group of juveniles. They have a relative amount of free time after school and a hideout to slip away to. Furthermore, considering Kamoshida was their first target, it seems they began activity around April. In a way, all I've just said about the Phantom Thieves coincides with the group you have here.
We're being suspicious. So what is the context for the manga thing on your community tab? Oh. I just found out that it's from Parasite. And I know there was a character that was pregnant in the anime. But that's as far as I got in the anime.
What? You gonna report us?
I didn't say I was being suspicious of you.
I'm curious of what this would lead to. Tacos with garlic and chile powder and beans and rice. Ooh, nice, nice, nice. Sure, I'm curious.
Me? You're siding with him?
I wasn't anticipating that response. You always find a way to rise above my expectations. You really are an intriguing one. I lack your calm mannerisms, but don't you think my deduction is an interesting one? I bet we'd make a great team if we worked together.
What? The hell are you saying?
Well, This has been a valuable point of reference for me. I hope to see you all again.
What was that about?
Do you think he's ascertained our true identities?
Nah, couldn't be. Right?
I'd like to say that it's simply us overthinking this, but it may be best to be cautious from now on.
I think he was calling you out right to your faces.
We shouldn't forget that Alibaba was able to discover who we are.
True, but it's not as though he had tangible evidence to prove that discovery. Just keep acting normally.
More importantly, things are getting serious with Medjed.
Oh yeah! What did they write?
Here, I'll read it. We are disappointed in the people of Japan and their belief in the Phantom Thieves' false justice. Hence, we shall proceed with our plan to cleanse Japan. This process will commence on August 21st.
But like, there's so many dishes after cooking.
As a result, the Japanese economy shall suffer devastating damages.
For real?
I've never played Halo game.
Keep going.
However, we are magnanimous. We will give the Phantom Thieves one final opportunity to repent. As proof of this repentance, we demand that they reveal their identities to the public. We will attack if these demands remain unmet. The future of Japan rests with the Phantom Thieves. We are Medjed, we are unseen, we will eliminate evil. That's what it says.
Sounds bad.
In other words, if we don't unmask ourselves, Medjed will attack Japan, correct?
I just use a pan.
It seems they are quite the attention seekers.
What are we gonna do about this?
Only we could get in contact with Alibaba.
Our only clues are Boss and Futaba. Anyways, it's too damn hot out here. Why don't we go to LeBlanc? We can talk more over there. We went through all sorts of options on our way here, but looks like we got no choice but to ask for Alibaba's help.
Question is, how do we get in touch with him?
He cut off all contact with us after that misunderstanding. Then again, if we manage to steal Futaba's heart, he may attempt to reach out to us once more.
But we don't have any clues on what her keywords are.
Damn it, Alibaba! Where the hell are you?
Actually, he may be closer than we think.
Huh?
Hypothetically speaking, even if we stole Futaba's heart, how would Alibaba know that the deed has been done? Would he truly be able to discern that just from cell phone messages?
You mean he'd have to meet her in person?
Alibaba was able to deliver the calling card here. On top of that, he can check on Futaba's condition. However, according to the circumstances he put forth, he's unable to meet with us. This leads me to believe that it would be bad for him if we were to see the two of them together. It seems to me Alibaba may in fact be Futaba herself.
For real?
So she's asking that we steal her own heart?
Maybe she wants us to save her from the scars of her abuse. That would be hard to ask directly.
I'd like to meet with Boss. He lives nearby, right?
I know where his house is.
I agree. It's real late, though. What are we gonna tell Boss when we get there?
We'll say this takeout sushi is a gift for him.
But my fatty tuna!
No complaining.
Let's all go together. Boss may get the wrong idea if he and I show up alone.
Most frustrating thing to cook? Empanadas from scratch, man. Ugh. Frying anything is difficult. So I would say empanadas.
Nobody's answering. But the lights are on.
Think she's napping?
Even Boss would have woken up with how many times we've rung this doorbell.
I would think Futaba would have answered by now if she were here too.
The gate is unlocked.
Dude, you can't go opening other people's stuff like that.
Well, if it's unlocked.
But look, the door seems to be slightly open as well. I wonder why.
That's rather careless.
Grilling tri-tip is no good.
Whoa. It sounds like it's going to rain. We should get inside.
That's not the logical sequence.
Do you think that's okay?
I don't know. Probably.
My apologies, boss.
I never tried making tamales before.
Hello, sir? He's not out, is he? The door ahead is open, and I can hear the TV.
Hope he didn't pass out or something. I mean, boss is kind of old, ain't he?
I'm a bit worried. Should we go in and check on him?
Please excuse us.
Take off your shoes.
Scream? What was that? How should I know?
Did you hear that? Let's get out of here, please. Can we just go?
What are you freaking out for?
I'm not freaking out.
You're freaking out.
Could it be Alibaba? I mean, Futaba?
Sorry, can I hold your hand?
Aren't you queen?
I can sense someone's presence.
Who is it? Who's there? I can't take this anymore. I'm leaving. No, my legs won't move.
Something's wrong with you.
Alibaba! Futaba! Hey, come on! Where are you?
It's weird that they went into a horror direction with this.
Hacker, right? Just show yourself! I'm sorry, please save me, sis!
Are you okay, Futaba?
Crap, he's home.
Who the hell are you? Don't move! You hear me?
I'm sorry, I'm so sorry, sis! Somebody please save me!
You? What are you doing in my house? You're...
Oh, good evening, sir. We didn't mean to intrude.
Nijima-san. Wait, are you two dating?
We're just friends.
Friends nowadays get that close to each other?
Face to dick?
That's not it. Things happened and...
You kids are here too?
We brought you some sushi, but nobody answered when we rang the bell. The door was unlocked too. We could hear the TV though, so we got worried he might have passed out or something.
The door was unlocked?
Yes.
I do that sometimes. Guess I'm getting old.
Excuse me. There's something we'd like to ask.
Huh? You want to ask me?
There's someone else living here, isn't there?
Yeah. My daughter.
Daughter.
Could she be Futaba Sakura?
You told Nijima-san too?
Is there any way we could meet with Futaba-san? I think we may have frightened her earlier, so we'd like to apologize if at all possible.
I didn't think you had a daughter.
Well, that's...
Is she sick?
No, it's not like that. I don't want you all getting the wrong idea. I shouldn't have kept this a secret from you. Let's talk at my shop. She'll hear us if we stay here. Now, where do I start? Futaba's mother and I knew each other long before Futaba was born. Her mother was a bit of a weird one, but we got along well for some reason. She was sharp-witted, somewhat stern, a little socially inept, but always carefree. She truly was a great woman.
I see.
When something piqued her interest, that'd be all she focused on. She always worked deep into the night. I thought that'd change after her kid was born. But having Futaba didn't do much. Even with that, she always took good care of her.
Working and watching over a child at the same time sounds rough.
That's why you just don't have any children.
I guess raising Futaba alone turned out to be tough on her in more ways than one. There wasn't a father.
Do you mean...
Well, there probably was one. I didn't know him, though. She never said a word about him either. She was single when she gave birth to Futaba, and single when she raised her. They were an ordinary, loving family. You could really tell how much she cared for Futaba. But one day, she left, leaving Futaba behind. Yes, she committed suicide.
La 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 la.
Suicide?
Damn it! You're gonna get me in trouble.
Threw herself into the street, right in front of Futaba's eyes.
Not the stepdad, but the dad that stepped up. You right, you right, you right.
Shocking doesn't begin to describe that.
It's gotta be devastating for a kid.
So, well, a lot happened after that, but I ended up taking custody of Futaba. First, she was so depressed, she wouldn't even talk to me.
Was that because she couldn't get over her mother's suicide?
I kept talking to her, though, and she started opening up to me, little by little. That's when I found out. Futaba blames herself for her mother's death.
What? But why?
That part she's never told me. I wanted to know what led her to believing that, but I decided not to rub salt in the wound.
Better the mom off herself than the mom pushing the kid off. Yeah.
Then, a few months ago...
Oh. I've always kind of wanted a Magic 8 Ball.
She started getting real scared. Even when nothing was happening, she'd say things like, "I hear voices," and "Mom is looking at me."
Visual and auditory hallucinations. Have you taken Futaba to a doctor?
I wanted to, but she refused. Even when I had a doctor come, she locked herself away in her room. Since then, she's become what you'd call a shut-in. She won't take a single step outside the house, or even try to see other people.
What about you?
She doesn't even let me come in her room.
That's pretty harsh.
Futaba is, well, a unique girl. She's so quick-minded that conversations with her tend to jump from one topic to the next. It seems like she's always coming to conclusions in her head. There's a lot I don't get about her. So, yeah, her situation is why I couldn't let you in my house.
Don't worry about it.
Thanks. What Futaba needs is a safe place where nobody will threaten her. Somewhere she can be at ease. That's why I won't do anything she doesn't want. I don't make her do anything she's unwilling to, either. Then again, I know that's no way for her to live. It's all I can do, though.
What does Futaba want?
I don't know. She just asks me for things that she wants, like food or these complicated books. Well, that's that.
I think I chew on my right side the most.
So, can you just leave her be? gonna head back then. You all had better head home soon, too.
I feel awful for prying into his personal affairs.
No way in hell he's abusing her.
The reason why Futaba wants her heart stolen must be related to what happened to her mother.
So she'd like to discard her feelings of pain, but can't do anything about it herself.
Will changing her heart really help her, though?
If we can help her, we may be able to stand up to Medjed.
It's possible.
Hold on a sec. Do we even know if she has a palace? Let's check. The Futaba Sakura that lives at Sojiro Sakura's house. Is that gonna be enough?
Candidate found.
What the?
She's got one.
So someone can have a palace even if they're not evil? Hey, Morgana. Where's Morgana?
Are you still at the house, Morgana?
I haven't seen him for some time.
So, ever since we went inside Boss's house?
Somewhere around there. He'll be fine, though. He's a cat after all. The trains are gonna be shutting down for the night soon, so we should probably be heading home.
We have to go to school in the morning after all.
Oh, right. The urgent assembly.
An assembly? What about?
Shujin has been garnering a lot of attention ever since Medjed called out the Phantom Thieves. So they need to remind us not to say arbitrary stuff online and add more fuel to the fire.
We gotta meet up for every goddamn little thing. Talk about a pain in the ass.
Hello, hello, hello.
I mean, it is our fault.
Anyway, let's contact each other afterward.
I think Futaba's got Morgana.
No way in hell he's abusing her.
The reason why Futaba wants her heart stolen must be related to what happened to her mother.
So she'd like to discard her feelings of...
Will changing her heart really...
If we can help her, we may...
Hold on a sec. Let's check. The Futaba Sakura that...
What the...
She's got one.
So someone can have a palace even if they're not evil? Hey, Morgana.
Where'd Morgana go? Do I change? I'll swap from time to time, because sometimes the sensitivity will swap from one side to the other. Yeah. Hiding. Alright, I'll go to sleep. Sheep, big eeps.
Were you just going to go to sleep without even wondering where I was?
I did wonder.
I take it the chief told you about Futaba, and then you guys disbanded in relief for now?
Where were you?
You can't underestimate my intel gathering skills, you know. I was checking out the chief's house.
That's a choice. These teen superhero secret meetings actually remind me a ton of Animorphs. I remember reading Animorphs.
I didn't think our Alibaba would be so young.
What was she like?
She had long hair and a pretty young-sounding voice. Well, I say young, but I think she's probably about the same age as you guys. At the very least, she's surely no amateur. She completely overheard your conversation with the chief. And she can hack into our chats, too. Even if she can't take Medjed down directly, she might have some kind of lead on them.
Just who is she?
In any case, we'll need to rely on Futaba to get closer to Medjed. Let's meet up again tomorrow. How about we do it in here? It's way too hot outside. Anyway, make sure you let everyone know.
Was that the plot of Animorphs? I remember reading a lot Among the Hidden.
Futaba Sakura? She had one of these palaces? Hold on. While Medjed was targeting you, you chose to deal with someone completely unrelated to them?
That's right.
Then how was Medjed... What you said about the Sakura family generally falls in line with our investigation. It appears you aren't feeding us a false testimony.
Of course not.
If you're lucid enough for jabs, you can get back to your story. It's still unclear to us as to how the Phantom Thieves dealt with Medjed since their identity is unknown. If you tell me something coherent, I may be a little more willing to believe you.
It seems Sainijima is starting to seriously listen.
Alright.
Nice. I think it did have a TV show.
Phantom Thieves would have their hideout in the home of Wakaba Ishiki's daughter. What a coincidence. No. Perhaps it's fate. Regardless, we don't have time to waste. Continue with your story.
Wakaba Ishibi? Are we gonna find out that her mom was murdered?
Seriously?
Holding an emergency meeting right when summer break is starting. I guess they need to set some rules when the world's eyes are on us because of the Phantom Thieves. Stuff like, don't do anything that will hurt the school's reputation. Spend your summer break quiet.
I can't.
I can't stay quiet with all this excitement going on. Medjed's statement was insane. People of Japan, you must not worship the Phantom Thieves. They said it could just be a joke. There's talk that this could lead to the biggest leak of private data to date. I wonder if they're gonna target another site. I'm curious to see how the Phantom Thieves react. It's what I'm looking forward to the most this summer. It'll be the perfect escape from exam studies. But the Phantom Thieves need to take action. They're the ones Medjed is after. This is bigger than I thought. I can't leave this be. You're right.
Yep.
Let's get this assembly out of the way. We have our own business to attend to.
Morning.
Let's go. This game is a lot of... This game feels like a visual novel at times. An assembly during summer vacation? Are they crazy? Our school's done for. I don't care what the principal has to say. They're so stupid. I wish I could change their hearts. Why not make a post? Our request might be taken. The story? You're a student. You defended a lady. And then you got sued. And now we have a criminal record because the guy had connections to the police and made it seem like we assaulted him. And now we're being housed by the cafe guy. And somehow we have the power of persona. And now we have friends that have the power of personas. And we've decided to fight evil adults. The original book's always better than any adaptations of a book. Books are just not meant for screenplays. I mean, they're not written that way. And, like, people always take liberties with the material and, like, ruin it. Because, like, I understand when a change is made because, like, it's just something that just will not translate at all. But I don't understand when, like, they just make a change just to make a change. Like I heard in the Avatar live-action adaptation for Netflix, the face stealer doesn't steal faces. And it's like, you can't call him the face stealer.
that assembly had me bored to tears.
Huh? Did you have school too, Yusuke?
I'm doing laundry, so these are the only clothes I had to wear.
You really should buy a couple more outfits.
Come now, we didn't gather here to make small talk, now did we?
Yeah, there was a guy that got stuck as a bird.
Let's get to Alibaba's case.
Couldn't you change into a person once in a while or something?
It looks like Futaba was listening in on LeBlanc.
But why would she want to listen in on the cafe?
Yeah, they just decided that that's not going to be a thing.
I have no idea.
And like, I don't know why you would take that out, because that, like, in the show, like the cartoon, that was a very intense moment in the show. Because, you know, Aang is very emotional, and like, you know, it was intense. And it was a very creepy, interesting character.
It's just like Boss said. She's a tough nut to crack.
In any case, her hacking skills will be absolutely necessary if we wish to stand up to Medjed. Going by what she has told us, we may even be able to identify who they are.
We'll have to trust in her skills for now, then.
Anyway, we found out that Futaba has a palace. But can someone who isn't evil have one?
That doesn't matter. A palace is the materialization of distorted cognitions brought about by strong desires. That's all. It just so happens that a lot of warped people turn out evil.
She's so young, though. Pain she's gone through must be the cause of her distortion.
You're talking about the live-action Avatar.
Maybe that has something to do with why she calls herself Alibaba.
According to the chief's story, Futaba has auditory and visual hallucinations, right? There's a chance those are related to some important memories she's holding. It's hard to explain, but those memories may have been warped by the distortions.
Basically, we just gotta steal her treasure, right?
Oh, yeah.
So do we all agree about taking on Futaba's palace?
She's asked us to do so. I don't think that part is an issue. If we heal Futaba's heart, it will not only help Boss, but she can then assist us with Medjed.
I agree.
I've been wondering about how Boss said a lot happened after Futaba's mom died too.
Hold on a second. Our investigation of her palace may not go like anything we've done up to this point.
Why's that?
Having an individual ask you to steal their heart is an extremely irregular case. There's no telling what the palace ruler's disposition will be like, or the distortion that'll be there. We may run into some unforeseen situations. Do you still want to go in?
Yeah.
Alright. Let's just make sure we're cautious.
Well, let's get cracking on those keywords, huh?
The ones we have at the moment are Futaba Sakura and Sojiro Sakura's house.
We got the who and the where, so all that's left is the what, right?
Let us try going to their house first.
Boss is busy running the cafe, isn't he? We should make sure he doesn't suspect anything.
Important memories, huh? I'll be able to remember everything if I turn back into a human, right?
I hope so.
That has to be the case. I definitely want this mission to succeed. If we can retrieve Futaba's memories, then I bet we can get mine back too. In any case, it's not every day you stumble upon a hacker like her around. You really do have a gift, don't you?
Well, I'm just lucky.
You sure live up to my expectations.
Firm resolve. Nice. Infiltration tools.
Hey, they went on without us. Let's hurry and catch up to them.
Does a book matter to watch a movie or a TV show? I'm not sure I understand.
Now the last keyword.
She's a shut-in, so we just gotta figure out what she thinks her house is. If she can't get out,
Maybe a prison?
Perhaps a labyrinth with an unknown exit.
Maybe an oasis?
Nothing so far. In that case, how about hell?
We don't have nearly enough clues.
When I started my stream, Butters was screaming, and then when I went to investigate, she wasn't in the backyard because she escaped. So I had to go find her, and then when I found her, she was filthy, so I had to bathe her, and then after I bathed her, I had an allergic reaction, so then I couldn't stream.
If only we could ask her directly.
We can! Come on, let's go see Futaba.
But what will we say to get in?
What do you mean? We're sneaking in.
You have to be joking. Won't the door be locked for sure this time?
I'll take care of that. Oh, and I figured out where Futaba's room was when I snuck in last night.
What if we run into Boss, though? There's no way we'll be able to avoid his questions.
He's at work now, so I think we should be fine.
Oh.
Getting cold feet, Makoto? Don't worry, it'll be nothing. We've gone through loads of shit like this already.
This is our only choice, right? I suppose Futaba did get in contact with him. Perhaps she'll at least be willing to speak with him? Very well. Let's do this.
This is Futaba's room.
I wonder what tipped you off.
Futaba-chan! You're in there, right?
There's no answer.
Futaba-chan! Are you there? I'm sorry for being startled and screaming yesterday. It was so dark that I got scared.
No reaction whatsoever.
This is gonna be hard.
You're listening, right, Alibaba? Is it Alibaba?
Why are you here?
Why is she only reacting to that name?
You're Futaba Sakura, aren't you?
She's not responding again.
Does she not like us saying her name?
We don't have time to dally around. We need her keyword before dealing with Alibaba's identity.
We want to learn more about you. If we don't do so, we can't steal your heart. The reason why we came here is because we need the keyword to enter your palace. That's why we want to talk with Futaba Sakura herself, and not Alibaba. You don't have to show yourself, just answer some questions for us. Chat messages are fine.
Okay.
All right then. Our leader, the guy who lives in LeBlanc's attic, wants to speak with you. We're counting on you. Try and get a keyword out of her.
Oh boy. What do you want to hear? Does it matter? What anime do you want to live in? Something with good food. It's painful. Do you hate it? I don't.
Looks like you should ask something different.
Why don't you go out? I can't leave this place. I'm going to die here.
Die?
Is this going to continue? Why do you think that? Why? This place is my tomb.
Tomb?
You think that's it?
Try entering tomb.
Input accepted. Searching for route to destination.
We got it.
Was that enough?
Yes. It was plenty. You haven't forgotten your promise of helping us if we complete your request, right?
I haven't. We made a deal.
Well then, let's hurry up and go. And clicky.
You idiot! Don't activate it here!
Oh, Ryuji, you idiot.
It's a desert.
Yeah, we see that. Wait, what the? Our clothes are still the same?
Futaba herself is asking us to steal her heart. It'd be odd if she saw us as a threat. If she doesn't see us as an enemy, then your clothes don't change. That's how it works.
So we're gonna be in our average outfits?
But more importantly, I told you to be
Oh.
cautious.
Food
Why'd
war
you
would be
activate it
cool.
like that?
Is that why we ended up in a desert? Where's the tomb? Oh, it's so damn hot here.
Even though we entered right in front of her room, we didn't end up inside it.
She must really want to keep people away from her.
I see.
What a bleak feeling this place has. The complete opposite of Kanashiro's Bank.
Let's hurry up and get going. Where's the palace?
Is it that way?
Oh yeah, there's something shiny.
I love shiny.
A tomb in the desert. I see. Anyway, let's make our way there.
Isn't that kind of far?
Are we gonna walk?
Of course not. My paws will get burned.
I've been waiting for this.
I'll make sure to put the AC on full blast.
Is it just him going?
You're so considerate. Right.
All right, let's roll.
We get animation.
It's stuffy. Yes, I know. But it still beats opening the windows to the hot desert air. Hey, On, can I have a drink?
I heard that.
You have mineral water?
I drank it already.
How are the guys?
Morons.
They're still men.
There we go.
Oh yeah, McDonald's is like doing an anime promotion. Do we have to drive every time? Reminds me of the Mummy.
It's so hot.
The AC ain't working at all. What the hell was that lukewarm air about?
That was the best I could do, so quit your yapping.
For real? You are so half-assed.
What was that? You wanna fight, punk?
Jeez, shut up. It's hot, so don't make me more irritated.
To think her palace would be a pyramid.
Hey, a pyramid's a tomb, right?
Yes, it's a pharaoh's tomb.
That's how it's mostly known. There are a variety of theories on it. For instance, it's even said to be a device for reviving the dead.
Reviving the dead, hmm? It's beautiful nonetheless. It's perfectly conformed to the golden ratio.
Hey guys, can we go in already? I'm gonna melt. Oh man.
It's so friggin' hot. Let's get inside. But we will get inside next time. Why, we're finally getting to the gameplay part. Ugh, dehydration. This looks interactable, but I guess not.
I should write something.
We should pick an outfit, actually. We haven't changed outfits. Can we change outfits? I guess it's just gonna keep us in our stuff. Yep, it just keeps us in the things. Pew. That's no fun. Fun fact, I have longer canines in my mouth than most people do. Well, that's interesting. Yeah. The stream is over. But we'll be back Friday. I'm not even sure. It'll probably be, it might be an art stream. Because like I said, I have to make some Sonic stuff. Or it might be something else. I'm not sure. We'll decide. I'll decide tomorrow. But let's save. Ew, we stream Mondays and Fridays. Except for last Friday. Because stuff happens. Stuff always happens when I do a Persona stream. Persona's cursed. Alright. But thank you guys for being here. Thank you for understanding. And I will see you guys on Friday for the next stream. I am working very hard on finishing stuff for the debut. And the sooner I finish this Sonic stuff, the sooner I can order the prizes for the contests. Because I'm trying to do a bulk order. Because shipping is expensive. Alright, I see you. Whoa, thank you for sitting through the stream. Hopefully it was mildly entertaining. Alright, good night everybody. Good night. Sleep tight.